motherfuckers. I just had to get that out of my system. It was like it was like a big build. I had to let it out. So I don't know what's wrong with me. Can I have the battery charger over there, please?
It should work on Chrome.
So everybody, it is Friday night. I am full of energy. And
I'm not. I'm old today.
Do you know, you're 12 months older than me. What's the matter with you?
No, blokes age up quicker than
get out.
Women.
It's like man flu.
Man flu is comparable to childbirth.
I know. Tim's
You
ready
do
to
realise if you've got a cold, Tim, that'll be because you were trying to be the Tim Ness monster.
Yeah. No, I know.
Listen, I'm telling you, that Nessie bastard doesn't exist.
When I jumped in that lake, I flooded 3 caravans on the shore.
Hey, what? Hi, Source, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Wayne, I see you're down the middle. Oh.
I prefer to be in the middle.
Hello. Come on, Michael.
Can you hear us, Michael?
Hello.
No, his audio's gone.
No audio. No audio.
Hi, Danny. How you doing, love? Welcome to the show.
Go on your phone. Try it on your phone.
We're kind of having problems.
I can hear you guys.
Audio.
We can hear you,
but I don't think you can hear me. It seems like.
No, we can hear you, Michael.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Put your hat on straight. That'll work.
The aerial's not on there properly.
Okay.
Hi, Source.
Okay,
Yorkshire. Oh, wow. Amazing. I love Yorkshire. Absolutely love Yorkshire. I love the accent.
I guess I will.
So,
excuse me.
How much did it cost to feed that lion, Wayne?
Not enough, I don't think.
We see you got a pet lion now.
That's my pet liger.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay. Can you hear us? Hi, Joe.
What's going on?
Joe.
We can hear you, Michael.
Michael, we can hear you.
But you can't hear us.
He's just said he can hear us.
Oh, there's a lag in it. There's a lag. There's a lag.
Never mind. We're all here anyway.
It's the transatlantic internet cable. It's playing up.
Finally.
I might have caught it with my
foot. What are you
foot.
saying about my hat? And what's wrong with my hat?
That's 5 minutes ago.
Perhaps I pulled
I know there's a transatlantic lag, but that's ridiculous.
You're all right, Michael. You're all right, mate.
I'm just sharing out, guys. So just use
That's
talk
better.
among yourselves and slag it the life out of each other.
You guys like?
So what have you been up to then, Wayne?
You guys
Would
like my background I made?
Proper.
Yep.
What haven't I been up to? I've been all over the place. I was supposed to be spending 4 days down in Gloucester, staying in a haunted house.
I just came back from the gym, so I'm all pumped up.
Good. Hi, Elaine. Elaine says, hi there. Good to see you all.
Elaine, hello. That's Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
Working out at the gym.
We're going to see you next week. Lovely.
Can't wait, Elaine. I'm dead excited.
Welcome to the show, Elaine. Hiya, Terry. So,
Faye, would you like to tell us what you've been up to?
this is
I'll
going to
just
be a
wait
long
5
show.
minutes. I'll just wait 5 minutes and then I'll start.
This is going to be a long ass show. Looking forward to
Oh,
seeing
dear.
London Timmy. Yep. Have a good
Um,
one.
But yes, I was staying at Elm Cottage, which appeared on Help My House is Haunted. The original idea was going to be that we were going to go down there with the kids. We were going to do some investigating at night. And then we were going to go out with Gloucester Ghost Walks. And unfortunately, that never happened because we had to come back early. And then we sort of got carried away enjoying ourselves so much that we forgot to do a paranormal investigation at the house. But the good thing is we can go back whenever we want because we know the owner.
Brilliant.
So we haven't got to pay for going there and staying. But we did get an experience. We did get an experience that the second evening we were there, we were up in the pool area, and as we were looking at the cottage, it's originally when it was built, it was one big cottage, and it had been split into two. And Ellen had gone to the bathroom, and we were all sitting up by the pool. And as I'm looking at the house, I saw this white shape cross the window in the empty cottage next door, and it was heading towards the bathroom window that Ellen was in.
Oh, how fabulous.
And I'm like, and I turned round to the others and I said, something ain't right there. I've just seen someone walk across that window. And Kelly Peffers, who owns the cottage at the moment, she turned around and said, but there's no one in there. They moved out weeks ago. And I'm like, but I've just seen a white shape go across that window.
Cool.
And we all sat there for about 5 minutes. And then Kelsey, who is going to be buying the cottage, she spotted something to the left of the window and said, it looks like there's a curtain moving or something because you can see this little sort of wisp going in and out like that.
Yeah.
And we thought, yeah, whatever it is, it's peeking about, it's having a look. And it was just really weird. But yeah, we spent the day at the cheese rolling competition, which was quite amusing. Then we went to the Forest of Dean Heritage Centre, did a walk around there, took in some history and brought in some souvenirs. Then did the Gruffalo Trail.
Wow.
And then Wednesday we made our way back in the evening. And I am so gutted because Tuesday evening we had all the thunderstorms in Essex and Cambridgeshire, all the east of England got these thunderstorms.
We
missed them.
So,
And then we got home.
And you go, sweetheart.
We got home, and that evening, Gloucester had the thunderstorms. I'm like, seriously, we've literally just gone up that channel in between the two lots of thunderstorms, and we missed them all.
Well, you're lucky we were in the middle of it here.
No, we weren't lucky. We wanted the thunderstorms, and we missed them.
It wasn't Tuesday, though, was it?
No, what was it? It was Wednesday.
No, Thursday night when we
Where are we now? Right. We arrived Wednesday.
It was Wednesday, because remember I was going to phone you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was so jealous of you because we were having like the hottest days in Scotland, and I'm like praying, I'm like, please, to the mighty gods, I want to just read like that. It's so warm here, I can't take it. And then you were all going thunderstorms, and I'm like, fuckers. I'm like, send it up. And then I walked out the house today, and it was like somebody had listened to my prayers. It was like, it was so dark. And I'm like, what? Right, I can take him out.
We've got a double Michael.
It's gone on his phone. You hear us, Michael? Oh, it's gone again.
Michael, oh God, please. Can you hear us? Please?
No.
Maybe? No.
No good, Michael.
I swear it's got something to do with this restream.
I'm actually thinking of changing now. I really am. Oh,
Just go on YouTube.
balls, mother
YouTube
balls.
live.
It's one of those ones that you're just but anyway, tonight, guys, we are going to talk about elementals. Now, I'm not going to say that I know much about them. I really don't. But I definitely have researched, so I'll let you guys go first because you know more than me.
Well, I wouldn't say I knew more.
I've actually seen. I was with my daughter when we lived in Devon. She was about 11 at the time and was walking through this woods in North Devon, and I saw an orb going through the trees. It was going in between, branches, about the size of a tennis ball. And Emma went at the same time. Look, a fairy, and she saw it. She saw it as a proper fairy. I saw the orb, and it just went through, and it went off, and she still talks about it now. So whether children are more in tune to it than adults, I don't know. But I just saw an orb, a bright white orb.
Yeah. Well, there's that many elementals, isn't there? I mean, fairies and stuff. I mean, my local, where I come from, my local woods, I could swear down.
Wepper.
Yeah, you could swear down. There's stuff going on. You can hear it. You know, if you sit silent in the dark at night, you can hear all this stuff going on. And I brought my kids up and my grandchildren. And when we go there, I mean, my grandchildren are grown up now, but when I used to take them out, I used to take them to certain places. Because there's one place there which has now been named Alistair Cove. Now, all it is a section of rocks, small rocks like that, and it's layered up. And I've always felt a pull to that, and I've always said to my grandchildren, it's the Fairy Hotel. The Fairy Hotel. And they believed it. But if you said to them, where in that park would you find the fairies? And they could tell you. They could tell you. I'm not brainwashed them. They're very intelligent kids. And they will tell you exactly where they thought they were when they were children. Not what I told them, because they spent a lot of the years there on their own anyway, playing and everything with the mates. But it's surprising the amount of people who actually feel like they've seen all this stuff. I mean, I've heard stuff in the wind there with other people. There's stuff going on. And you can literally sometimes, if you sit nice and quiet, you can see stuff moving, and it's almost like people are spying on you. So I don't know whether I'm picking up on the energies of the trees or the plants and that's in there. I don't know. But, stuff glistens, but that could be just foliage. If you shine your torch at night time, certain foliage has got an illumination on it, so it'll bounce back. So you think you've got all this light stuff going. It's not. It's the trees. It's the leaves. But even in the daytime, it's flashing and flickering. So that's something that I'm very mindful about. But yeah, I do believe people, especially our ancestors in pagan and times like that, they were brought up to believe stuff like that. And it's the beginning of folklore, isn't it? This happened. Yeah. It's all gone back right the way down to these times now. People these days laugh at it. But them days, it was used before the religion came in properly. It was used like control, I think, personally, where, you know, if you do this, maybe not our mothers are the same. I was the same with my kids. My kids are the same with their kids. And you say, well, if you do this, this will happen. If you do this, this will happen. Because all this stuff came down from what they believed hundreds of years ago.
See now that I'm listening to you guys, it's actually registered to me that when I was younger, I read a lot of books. Because I used to read a lot of books when I was younger. And I used to love reading books about fairies and things like that. So see the more that you are like talking to me, the more that I actually do realise what you're talking about.
Yeah, it does, isn't it? So there's all these things to take into consideration. But remember about 1917, somewhere in Lancashire, I think it was, and those two sisters said that they photographed the fairies. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous.
It turned out,
Cottonley,
that's it, and it
Cottonley
turned out
fairy.
to be, of course, a fake. We knew it was. It's their version of AI, I suppose, wasn't it, at the time? Or when they were old, when they were
Yeah, I mean,
older, they've admitted that, you know, it was all.
they were carefully placed cardboard cutouts, weren't they?
Yeah, very good.
Obvious. They're obvious now, aren't they?
Yeah. Then,
Yeah.
the time when photography was new, and it was an amazing thing to people. Even in 1917, it was massive. You know, it was like so far in the future. Who could? I mean, there would have been people in 1917 who would have been in their 80s and 90s, and they'd never seen anything like that before. You know, ever.
Yeah.
And it was amazing that they captured these photographs, and they were very. They wouldn't be able to say whether it was true or not because it was so advanced for the people at the time.
Old Arthur Conan Doyle, didn't it? He was a believable.
He believed it too. Yeah, he did.
Source said, I'm a fairy friend, water sprite, elves and pixies. I'm just going to catch up the comments. Mostly they're talking to each other, which is great. That's what I love to see. Found the chat. I'm laughing at Michael. I'm trying to see. Terry says, I was told that these kind of things ain't real. It didn't fit into religion dogma I was born into. Anchor says, permission to go outside or just a specific fairy area. It's bonkers, so it's kind of like having to go through and see if I've missed anything. Danny says, I was sorry, Wayne, what you got to say, honey?
Oh, it's all right. You're talking about the chat, so I was gonna put in something about the elementals.
All right, 2 minutes, and I'll be with you. Did I get permission outside to be in nature? It's great to see the chat absolutely jumping tonight, but it's trying to keep up with it. So if I do miss comments, guys, I'm not being ignorant. It's just this stupid laptop's deciding whether it's gone or no. No, I don't want to copy and paste everybody. Honestly, I hate technology. This is everybody. Source says, I don't think people just talked about it, they could see them depending where they lived. I've been a fairy in the past life.
Yeah.
Ireland is full of fairies portals, but do many more areas now. The frequencies are rising. Bye, Anchor. Thanks for popping in. That's it, guys. Offended, but
I mean, I was going to agree. I was going to comment with, Michael's put it in the chat. Fey and elementals are completely different. There are 4 types of elementals: earth, fire, water, and air.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you could have an elemental from one of those 4 types. But the fairies and the Fae don't come into those categories because they are a separate race altogether, like Michael says.
Yeah.
But you've got like the woodland fairy, so they would be sort of, obviously as it states, they would be within woodland or the natural environment.
I class them as elementals, I do. But there we
But
are.
they're not. That's the problem. They're not. I mean, the fire elemental is classed like the salamander is a fire elemental.
Yeah.
So each elemental is in charge of a different part of nature.
Yep.
So in a sense, it's like the Norse worshiping the Norse gods. You know, you have a god for different things, and that's what the elementals are. The fire elemental would be responsible for certain things. The air elemental would be responsible for lightning and all sorts of weather to do with the air. And then you've got the water, and then you've got earth. So, if anything, the Fae and fairies would, if they were part of the same category, they would be classed as earth elementals.
Yes.
That's how I look at them anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm very earthy.
Do you know what I found quite interesting though? When I read that the concept of elemental seemed to have been conceived in the 16th century, and he did not, in fact, use the term elemental or a German equivalent. It's a German that gets me. The German terms. But as I said,
but I think if you go back thousands of years, they were still worshipping the elements, but they weren't classed as elementals. It's just the name that has changed.
Yeah.
The worship was still there. It was just under a different name.
Yeah, that's what I think we said. We've still got nothing for Michael. So we're going to wing this tonight, guys, because obviously Michael can't hear us, but we can hear him.
We can see his comments. He's commenting on the Facebook Live.
Yeah, so it's like, I feel so bad for him because it's like, he's like a brick wall. So he's like the next door neighbour watching your show and commenting.
Bless him.
But yeah, do you know what? It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. There's some things that I will know about, and then there's some things that I don't know about. Michael says elementals are guardians or defending natural energies in portals.
Yeah.
It's okay, Michael. I'll read your comments. Don't worry.
I didn't realize you guys could hear me.
We could hear you, Michael.
I've been typing because there's been such a lag. I thought you guys couldn't hear me, so I was like, "Well, I'll type in the chat room then."
No, we can hear you.
Oh my God!
Right, Michael. The problem is, right? You can't hear us, but we can hear you.
Oh, you guys are coming in clear now, but before it was like I was getting every other word, and I was like, "What is going on?" Yes, I am, Danny. Thank you.
Yes, he's amazing.
You know what it is? It's someone has fed the internet mice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I reckon
They're happy now.
I call it the underground cable
what I was talking about. Yeah. Let me take a moment and explain what I'm meaning is the elementals, they are like in essence like dragons. They protect and defend certain elements, portals, gateways, sacred sites.
Yeah.
That's the elementals. You don't mess with them. You don't interact with them as much as you can. The Fae, they just tend to the nature. They're like the gardeners. They garden the grounds, make it green, and like they're the fairies, the pixies, wolves, leprechauns.
Can they come in and do my weeding?
And
But
so
then you get the trolls under the bridges asking for money for people to go over bridges. So where does it end?
But I can tell you, I have actually witnessed this, that if you go up to an elemental, say like electric elemental, and you say, "Oh, you're a member of the Fae," they will strike you down with lightning. They do not take kindly to be calling the Fae. They are elementals, and the Fae are the Fae. They are not the same thing.
We'll have to try it out when we go over that bridge.
Yes.
Do you know that all that I can see in my head right now, and you're going to laugh, and I don't know why I'm thinking it's even elementals. It has nothing to do with elementals, but all I can see in my head right now is He-Man.
What about He-Man?
Oh my God, we're going into Marvel.
Oh God!
He's going to start talking about Marvel now.
Whoa! He-Man's not Marvel. He-Man is Mattel.
Okay. Sorry.
I just took a picture of, do you know, elementals, and then He-Man came into my head and Skeletor, and I'm like, what the fuck?
All I can see is Billy Goat Wolf.
Well, actually, if you think about it, he is energized by lightning, so he could be a lightning elemental, because that's the transformation that happens. So that is a possibility. You could see that happening. But
sometimes you
I
just
can
don't
tell
like the
you,
inside happening.
He-Man, yes, I have the power.
Yeah, I think that's quite worrying when a man holds his sword out and says, "I've got the power," and transforms. That's quite worrying.
That was Cliff Richards who done that. I've got the power, not bloody He-Man.
But you're forgetting a key phrase. That's not what he says when he holds the sword up. When he holds the sword up, it's by the power of Grayskull. And then he drops the sword horizontal and says, "I have the power," and accepts it in totally. And then
I feel sorry for Granger. You know, nice little quiet, calm pussycat turns into this giant green and yellow tiger. You know,
I thought Greystoke was Tarzan. Now I'm getting confused now.
No,
Grayskull.
Grayskull is He-Man. Greystone is Tarzan. But they came out with another version of He-Man.
I am so lost in translation.
They came out with a He-Man that confuses the world out of me, because he apparently goes into a future and he's defending these people who have no means of defense. And instead of saying by the power of Grayskull, he lifts the sword up and goes,
"Oh, okay,
by the power of Eternia." And I'm like, what?
See, to be funny, to be fair, all I can imagine, right, is He-Man swinging this.
Do you know what? I worked with a woman. I worked with this woman, right? And I used to say to her, "You're very familiar to me. I just don't know where I've seen you before." She said, "Well, if you used to call me He-Man in school, she suspected me."
Okay.
Do you know something?
Why did you call her He-Man over She-Ra?
Well, if you
let's not go on to She-Ra. I had a thing about her when I was little.
See if you drop. Well, I've actually learned a fact tonight. See if you drop multi and put pair in front of my title. Somebody's suggestion tonight. I wonder who had that suggestion. No looking down at MD specifically.
I don't know. I mean, I'd take him out back and give him a darn good spanking if I were you.
Oh, well. You'll be there, Nanny.
I'll have to wait till July.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
You know, I have to say, looking back at like the comics, and He-Man was originally a comic that they built off of the toy line that they stole from Conan the Barbarian, or one of the Barbarian series. But what's comical about it is when you look at like Superman and you look at He-Man,
Elementals, He-Man.
when you see them in their regular form, they look identical to themselves in the transformation form, except the clothes are different. And Superman, it's like he loses the glasses, but nobody could figure out when he had the glasses on that was Superman.
No.
How stupid is
I
that?
always look at that and I'm like, you guys are doing the best acting job ever, because you're totally making this guy believe he is invisible in the real world because he's got glasses on.
Yeah.
I am sure somewhere in Lois and the series Lois and Clark that it explained that when he is Clark Kent, there is some psychic power that stops people from seeing him as Superman, a bit like Doctor Who's piece of paper that transforms into an ID card to anybody that looks at it.
Oh yeah, paper.
It stops them, from seeing him as Clark as Superman.
I need one of them cards.
I always thought the best He-Man was where they show him as this scrawny kid, and then he like throws the sword up because he's using all his strength to get it up. Says the statement, and then all of a sudden he becomes this muscular guy. I'm like, this He-Man, I can see why nobody figures out who he really is, because they are completely different people.
I want to know how he got on with that furry underwear.
I want to know why he wears the Iron Cross.
Yeah.
Maybe he's of German descent.
Yeah. I'm like, everyone's always accepted he has that German Iron Cross on his armor.
Stands there and goes, "Power, dein Power!"
Yeah, but he's very, he looks Germanic.
Yeah.
I ain't got a clue what you on about, who you on about, or nothing. I don't know who you on about.
I'll just sit there and be quiet.
But you know what's interesting though about He-Man is Adam is a hybrid. Did you all pick up on that? Prince Adam is a hybrid because his mother is from Earth and his father is a Turnian. So the father would be an alien to the mother. And so he is half alien, half human.
Now that's controversial, isn't it?
I've got something to show you guys.
I mean, this is what me and Lois were talking about earlier on, was the fact that the governments of the world are slowly drip feeding the information about aliens and UFOs to us.
Yeah.
And that just proves a point that to put it in a cartoon format is actually getting through to children as well. So they start to sort of look into that at a lot earlier age.
Yeah.
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 I've got something to show you guys, by the way. I've got something to show you, right? 2 minutes.
Like, even bigger on that, Wayne. Do you remember the cartoon Silverhawks?
The what? Sorry.
There was a cartoon called Silverhawks in the 80s where they were bionic. They were like machines, androids, sort of.
Yeah. It's a bit like Transformers.
Fly around in space, and they could metallic their bodies and fly around. And so we were exposed to a lot of things in early cartoons. Even here is like the biggest one that I think probably everyone on this panel missed, and that is the Thundercats.
Oh, the Thundercats.
Oh, yeah.
I used to
Thundercats.
love Thundercats.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
did you
Zelda?
notice
Zelda in that? Zelda.
Zelda.
Is she in that?
That was Terrorhawks.
She
Oh,
looked like
yeah,
my
Terrahawk.
mother-in-law.
Yeah.
But here's a fact from Thundercats that everybody missed. They are on Third Earth. It's the Earth, but there's no humans on it yet. They were on our Earth. They called it Third Earth. And they were a feline race, which was one of the starter races. And so they were showing us a star race being here on our world.
I wonder what the first Earth was then.
First Earth was an experiment that went seriously wrong.
I think
They pretty much they gave them free reign and they blew themselves up.
That's us then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Second
By the way,
Earth,
guys,
they made it to where everybody just let AI do everything and they just got lazy and they were like, nope, we got to start over. So we are actually on Third Earth right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense with all the bionics are doing. What you going to shout to sound low? Lois, what you doing?
Hey, no. Hey, yeah,
she's lying in bed.
So I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I see to the top of my lungs what's going on.
And
what's going on? And I say, hey,
why not?
What's going? We'll all be on them after.
Well, thanks for that.
Thank you.
yeah. And here's another fun trivia fact for you about He-Man. Skeletor was his uncle. He was King Randor's brother.
Come on, Wayne. Boogieing.
The song's finished.
See?
To be honest, that's not the sort of song I'd boogie to, really.
No, yeah, I prefer a rock song.
I mean, that song with that video has just ruined He-Man for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Especially as the new film's about to come out as well.
I cannot wait for that. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be really honest. As much as I'm excited for it, I'm not as excited as much as I am for Disclosure Day. I want to see Disclosure Day.
Yeah, 12th of June.
Yeah, we're going to see it.
12th of June.
That is what I want to see.
I'm in it. I'm the person walking out the cinema at the end. Yeah, it looks really good, but I do find it very strange that it's come out roughly the same time as the President of the United States has gone, I'm going to release Disclosure. I'm going to let everybody know about it. And all of a sudden, Steven Spielberg goes, oh, do you know what? I'm going to release a film then.
Yeah.
Very similar to with Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Very, isn't it just?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
You know what?
It all seems a little bit too convenient.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I've seen some of the people that are in it listed, and as soon as I've seen some of the names, I was like, yeah, that movie just lost all credibility in my book. Because there are some people in there that I'm like, yeah, you are not at all about disclosure, unless you're going to disclose who you really are, in which case that I would tune in to watch, to see the people gasp in the theaters and laugh, because I'd be like, I already knew it, but now y'all know it, so ha ha.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
we're going to do another 10 minutes because Mr. Wayne has got other commitments. So we're going to do another 10 minutes. And I'm committing to listen to his story tonight because it made me feel bad today. It really did make me feel bad today. So I'm going to commit to my podcast husband and listen to his story.
I think the Martians have just arrived in my garage.
I know.
Here's a fun one for you guys, as we're talking about like stuff being, cartoons being converted to real movies. Yes, He-Man is getting the second version, but Voltron actually has a live version being made with Henry Cavill as Keith, I believe. And the studio announced through Amazon, they said, yeah, we decided instead of releasing it in theaters in 2027 or 2028, we're going to put it right on Amazon for everyone to watch. It's going to go right to streaming. I'm not sure how Henry Cavill feels about that, but it's going to be interesting to see a live version of Voltron.
I think he sucks.
What?
I think Henry Cavill sucks.
I'm not sure I can be on this show anymore.
She said she thinks if somebody sucks.
Oh.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Never heard of her.
Oh, hey Mary, thank Christ you've shown up, because it's quite awkward because I just told Michael
We've gone down a rabbit hole again. We've gone down a rabbit hole again, Michael.
Henry Cavill? He was like one of the best Supermen. And Man of Steel.
He was god awful. It really was god awful. I hate to tell you, but it was god awful.
Okay.
But
wow.
I'm sorry, but there is only one Superman, and that's
Christopher
Reeves.
I don't know. George Reeves did pretty good. And George Reeves, the one who started.
Was that before Christopher Reeves?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I don't know him.
And I will say, as controversial as this sounds, Brandon Routh did a good Superman, even though it was borderline stockish. He still did like the good action scenes, like standing there and not blinking as the bullet hits the eye. That's a classic Superman scene. Like, he wasn't blink.
I've got him at the two. There's three Supermans that I've ever liked. Right, was Christopher Reeves, the 90s Lois and Superman TV series,
that's
and
Dean
then the
Cain.
one that was on. And then there's the one that. Then there was one that was on Amazon there recently. That guy was superb. See, even Mary agrees with me.
I don't like any of them.
She said, I don't
the
like
problem is,
Cavill
I
as
like
well.
Batman. Batman's the best.
You see, but
Batman.
There's an issue. There's an issue with Batman. They chopped and changed who played Batman so many times.
There's only one
that it got annoying.
Yeah.
I stopped watching Batman.
I will agree with that.
I love the new ones, the dark ones. They're great. They're great.
I preferred I'll tell
Michael
you my favorite one is Batman.
And Christian Bale are the only two Batmans that I really got behind. The others, I'm like, no.
I like the original.
I thought Val Kilmer was good as Batman.
Batman. Adam West.
That's
Adam
Oh
West.
God, yeah.
What a load
West.
of crap.
I tell you what program really pisses me off, and Stephen's going to laugh, right? Because Stephen knows what program I hate. But see that Supergirl, it's fucking god awful. See that lassie that plays like that Supergirl, she needs fucking shot. She's
What show we
absolutely
talking
god
about?
awful. She couldn't act worth a shit.
Well, do you know,
Yeah.
going back to Batman, I used to know this guy who worked with me, and his chat-up line to all the young girls in the bars were, "Hi, babe. My name's Batman, and this is Throbbing."
Oh, I got it, Lynn.
Oh my god. That is so cheesy, but it's so funny.
I sense an Ann Summers advert coming on.
In fact, Dave Rose a stripper.
I sense a spin-off of this show coming on.
You know what, guys? I've had such a good night. I've had such a good day. I had a good day with Wayne. I've had another good day with Wayne. And the show's been absolutely amazing.
Good.
Even if it wasn't about elementals.
Hey, we covered elementals.
Well, there was a little bit about
You just didn't
10 minutes.
like what we had to say about the elementals.
I turned it into He-Man. But it's been
Everyone
fun.
Went down after that.
It always goes down this show. That's it. But do you know what, guys? I wouldn't swap this for all the tea in China. I wouldn't.
Good. Good.
That's good because most of the tea's not in China anymore. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
So I was going to say I wouldn't swap it for all the tea in China. I'd spend all afternoon in the bathroom.
No, that's
you
Mexico.
This is like a race horse.
That's Mexico.
That's the best way to describe it. But guys, I will definitely let everybody know what will be happening next week. But
God only knows.
You don't need to let us know what's going to be happening next week. Each week it's chaos.
Whatever the subject is, it won't be about that.
We won't. Yeah, we won't follow it.
5 minutes of
Just
topic.
pick a subject. It won't make a blind bit of difference.
We'll give you 5-10 minutes of topic, and then it'll all go downhill after that.
on the ships, we had one ship. The rest was something else, wasn't it? Or totally something else.
Oh, it just went chaos.
Haunted ships. We had one ghost ship, and that was it.
I know. But
Well, you
guys,
have the Mary
honestly,
Celeste. You have the what's the one?
See, I rest my
Mary Celeste.
It's the Flying Dutchman. I was trying to think of the Flying
What's a
Dutchman.
train?
That's the Flying Scotsman.
but guys, I
Maybe what a
definitely
letter
want you to
does
know
to
what
a
we're
name.
doing next. Just ignore all these cheeky bastards.
Sorry, no, sorry.
But everybody have a good week and a good weekend.
See you next week, Elaine.
Bye,
Bye, Elaine.
See you later, everyone.
Just remember,